who has won Dancing on Ice, came second on the X Factor, won a Soap Award, even married his leading lady. So what's left for actor, singer, dancer Ray Quinn? Well, he's coming to the City Varieties in Leeds. That's what. Ray's on the line right now. Morning, Ray.
All right, mate, you've done your research, haven't you?
Absolutely. But you've done... And that list could have gone on and on and on because you've done so much, haven't you?
Yeah, I've been very blessed to have done so many things in my career, like as far as variety. But now I'm just getting back to the music. It's never left me. It's never been the right time, but now's the time. So I'm 100% committed and dedicated to the music, you know.
So despite what you've done over the last few years, music is the number one for you?
Well, I think a lot of things, what people say, you know, the criticism there, people forget what I actually do and where it came from. And, you know, obviously the X Factor was a big part of my life. You know, I had a platinum selling album and all that, and it was the music at the beginning. So now it's the music again, you know, it's always been there at the back of my mind and the back of my career. So, yeah, I've been writing, I've been working with some amazing people. I've got an amazing manager who's sorted me right out. Went over to New York to record a couple of tracks, and I've been in the studio in London. I've been a very busy boy.
You have indeed, you have indeed. So let's just go back to the X Factor to remind everyone what happened. And that was, what, 8 years ago now?
Yeah, 2006,
which
very long time ago.
Bonkers to think that you came second, but in at number one was Leona Lewis.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and where's she now?
Well, if you're going to come second to anybody, it's best be her, wouldn't it? Because she was pretty decent.
Exactly. So really, you could see yourself as coming first for the guys. You know.
Well, you know, you could look at it that way. That's that must be the, you know, the opportunist in you.
And you were just 17 when you came second.
Yeah, I was a baby, but I didn't know a lot about the industry at that age. I just knew I had a dream and I wanted to fulfil it. And I've learned a lot over the last sort of 8 years. I'm now a dad. I'm a husband. You know, it's changed my life completely being that role. So, you know, as I say, I've got a lot more experience on my belt to be singing the songs that I'd like to be singing, really. So,
yeah. Was it a whirlwind when you were 17 and you were on the X Factor?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
absolutely. Go ahead, mate.
Well, what do you remember about that time? Because I guess being that young, being in the limelight as well, being famous overnight pretty much, and having everybody want a piece of you. Did the I want to say little boy, no, but you weren't, I guess. You're 17 years old, but you were still a young man. Did you know what the hell was going on?
I was a baby. Well, yeah, I mean, I knew what was going on. I was doing it, you know, but it all seems like a blur looking back at it now. And, you know, it happens so fast. You're over there, you're doing this, you're doing that, and you're following schedule. Whereas now, me and my manager sat down, and it was like, what do we want to do? And it was like, well, I want to sing, I want to perform. So it was all about that, putting our efforts and commitments into the dream, really. And I've been working really hard against that. But, yeah, I mean, as I say, with doing so many other things, I lost focus on what it is I actually want to do and what I want to do for the rest of my life, really. I want longevity in this, so, you know, I'm not compromising on quality. I'm working with the best producers. I'm working with the best management. I've got a great team of people around me, so it's just that hard work now, reinventing and getting that out there, getting that message sent out to the fans, really.
Yeah. And is that tough to do?
Absolutely, yeah. It's starting all over again, really. You know, the music thing, as I say, happened 8 years ago, but it's never been the right time. I could have brought out an album last year, the year before that, you know, quite easily. But it wouldn't have been the right time, and it wouldn't have been it wouldn't have felt right. Whereas it couldn't feel more right now. And I've got an amazing supportive family behind me.
Yeah.
And I'm doing this on my own. I'm not signed yet, so I'm putting, you know, my efforts into this and my own financial things. So, you know, but financial pain disciplines the mind. So I
see. That's how you look at it. Because of course, like you say, you've got the wife now, and you've got a little boy as well. So you've got a family. Do you feel pressure to get it right for them, or does it give you a new lease of life in that you just think, well, to hell with it, I'm going to enjoy myself now?
No, there's absolutely pressure there. You know, as any bloke, you got to look after your family, and that's my number one priority. So I'm going to make sure that I give it my hard best. I give it my most hard work I possibly can do, and you know, as long as I mean, there's always failure there. There's always that worry of failure, of course there is. But, you know, failure just makes me want to go stronger, and all the negative vibes I get from certain people along the way over the last 11 weeks, you know, only makes me stronger. So, as I say...
What do you mean by that? Do you get people saying...
Oh, mate, you got no idea. From people who think that you're...
But they don't say to your face. They don't say to your face, do they? They don't come up to you and say it.
But no, these are people that I know who are, supposedly friends, but...
Why? What did they say to you?
Oh, mate, you've got no idea. I'll write a book one day and you'll find out about it. But,
I want to know now. It's like EastEnders, you can't seize it.
Hey, mate, you've already got an exclusive track. That's all you're getting.
We're going to play that shortly. Yeah, but you're getting royalties for that. Come on. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Oh, well, listen, this track we're about to play, mate, is, you know, completely different sound to what I don't think people are going to expect it.
All right. Let me ask you on what the negative things that people say, and I guess it would exist on Twitter, of course, and social media, where people can say things about you without fear of consequence because they're hiding behind the internet. Does that get to you?
Not really. I love it because I send them back. I'm like, I've got a big gob, you know what I mean? I'm Scouser, I can't help it. You can take me out of Liverpool, but you can't take the Liverpool out of me.
Have they taken you out of Liverpool? Are you living away from Merseyside now, or do you live still there?
No, I'm away now. I'm in London. I've been here for the last 9 years, really. I moved when I was 16, so it's been one of them. I've lived here now and I'm used to it, but yeah, I've never lost the accent, of course, as you can tell. And I'm home all the time, you know, my family are all still there, and as I say, I've got a great supportive family, so when my son needs looking after, my mum's on the train and always helping out and calling me, and my dad's been really supportive. Yeah, so, you know.
Lovely stuff. Let me ask you about the lovely Emma, because you met your wife when you were both in Greece, in the West End.
Yeah.
And what? How did it work when you fell in love?
We were just sort of friends for a bit, really, and I didn't go up to her at first. I didn't want to go up to her. I was a bit shy, you know.
Yeah.
And
why were you shy? Because you knew, did you?
Well, no, because she was just fit, you know what I mean?
You were attracted to her, Raymond?
Yeah.
Right, okay, fine. You were attracted to this lady?
I was, yeah, big time. She was too hot for me, I thought, so I didn't want to go up to her.
And did you find out later that she felt the same way? Or
yeah,
what?
That was it, yeah. We sort of had a mutual agreement after a little chat over the phone, and... now we've got a kid, so, you know, it's all good.
Jobs are good. Are you enjoying married life? It sounds like you're really enjoying it and loving it.
Oh, I love my wife to bits, yeah, I adore her. She's a champion, but as I say, we're both working really hard at the minute. She's in the West End doing 8 shows a week in Jersey Boys, and you've got me in the studios and back and forth, and I'm working hard, back and forth from America and stuff, and... yeah, it's busy times, but we're getting through it, you know.
Yeah, lovely to talk to you, and we can come and see you with our own eyes, Ray. You're in the City Varieties in Leeds in October, the 5th of October, doing your own show, which I guess is going to be a mix of song and dance and chat with the audience.
It's basically going to be like quite an intimate sort of jazzy vibe to it. It's going to be, I've got a small band with me. It's purely for the music. I'm just going to be singing songs, some of the old album, some new songs you've not heard me sing before, and obviously a couple of exclusives from the album. So, it's just to sort of say thank you to the fans, really, and get them there and get them down and get that message out there to them, actually. You know, this is where it began, but this is where I'm going, and that's it. You know, I've had so many theatre jobs come in, and shows and plays and TV, and I've battered it all aside purely to focus on the music, and because it's my passion. I'm inspired by it every single day. So, yeah.
Enjoy it. Enjoy it. We look forward to that book one day, Ray.
Yeah.
Leeds City Varieties, 5th of October, Ray Quinn, An Evening with Ray Quinn. Before you go, will you introduce this track that we're going to play right now?
Yeah, this track's a completely original track. It was written by a lovely lady called Linda Lewis, about a fella she once met, and I listened to it and absolutely fell in love with it, and I said, please, can I record it? And she said yes. So this is my sound, her song. It's called I Don't Do Don't by me. Enjoy.
Some people don't do stairways, some people don't do buses. They got to do it their way. I don't know what all the fuss is. I don't do don't when it comes down to you. I don't do don't 'cause I do. Some people don't do dancing. Some people don't do drink. That don't stop me from fancy someone like you, I think. Yeah, I don't do don't when it comes down to you, girl. I don't do don't 'cause I do.
That, Ray. Really good, that.
Cheers, mate.
Really good. What? So it's called I Don't Do Don't.
Yeah, it's catchy, innit?
I like that very much, yeah, because, you get people in the world who are, can't do people, but we like those that can do.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't do don't.
I was just saying because my dad can't say it because he's purely Scouse. He's like saying, what's that song again? Don't do. What's it called? But I love that track. My manager found it online with the YouTube, and I was like, I've got to record it because her version was so acoustic and so 70s, and I just wanted to jazz it up a little bit and soul it. And what we came out with was just pretty. It was just you can sit back and enjoy it. It's easy listening. It's not too much. And
it's off the new album, which is called what, and when's that out?
Well, we haven't. Well, we figured out a name, and it's called Dare to Dream. The album's going to be called. I'm hoping it's going to be out at some point next year. I'm going to try and get a single out before the end of this year. But the EP, I'm going to record an EP, which is going to be out 2 or 3 tracks, just to give people's ears a taste for what they're going to hear on the album, and that'll be on sale during the show when I come to Leeds and whatever, and any other place. So yeah, I mean, it's exciting for me, exciting times. A lot of hard work to do, but I'm ready.
The first play ever, I believe, of I Don't Do Don't, Ray Quinn. Thank you. Before you go, Joanna's tweeted me saying, Gosh, she says, I forgot you were a singer because you're that good at everything else. Isn't that lovely?
Wow, that's very kind. Thank you so much. What's her name?
Joanne.
What's her name? Joanne, thank you, Joanne. That's very, very kind of you.
Ray Quinn, thanks a lot. You can see Ray, an evening with him, at the Leeds City Varieties on the 5th of October. Take it easy, Ray. Thank you.
Nice one, mate. Cheers. Thanks for that.
Glasgow.